Hello, everybody. Atomic Creations here. Before we start, sorry if I sound like crap. I'm a little sick at the moment. Anyway, I'm working on those video upload collections. I'm getting all the files now. It's a little hard to do, but anyway. Today I figured since the Half-Life series recently celebrated its 25th anniversary, I will do a tier list on all the Half-Life games, or at least all the ones that I've played, which is basically just 1 to episode 2. But I'll try to go into more detail as to why I like it. So, yeah, I haven't played Source, Prospect, Alex, 2 Source, I think. Or I think that's Hunt Down to Freeman. I don't know. I don't know all that. Anyway, I am just going to rank these 6 properly and give them a ranking. So, let's begin. Alright. Half-Life 1. The game that started it all. Okay, I'll be honest. I do like Half-Life. But it can be so just bullshit. I mean that in the nicest way possible, but Half-Life can be just such... it can drive me up the wall, especially with those freaking Black Ops agents. We'll get more to that in Opposing Force. Anyway, like, Half-Life 1 is fun, the storytelling is amazing, but it needs to tone itself down. I'm still gonna put it in good tier, because, don't get me wrong, it's a good game. It just drives me a little crazy. And while we're on the topic, Opposing Force. This is the game where you play as the military officer, which I like, because the military was a very prominent threat in Half-Life 1, so playing as them eliminates a huge problem. But it adds another. That being, you have to fight more freaking Black Ops agents. And dear lord, that was a nightmare. But overall, I'd say I kind of like Opposing Force a little bit more than Half-Life 1. Just a bit. Like, don't get me wrong. Half-Life 1 is great, but it did have some issues. So, having Opposing Force fix a lot of those, including adding more unique weapons and whatnot, especially stuff like the Binacle and the alien laser gun thing. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, uh, I'm gonna put it at the top of good tier. Like, it's better than Half-Life 1, but I wouldn't say it gets up very good. It doesn't get a very good. It's at the top of good. Blue Shift. Half-Life Blue Shift. Okay. So at the time of this recording, I have not finished Blue Shift yet. It is the last game I have played so far, and I just kind of forgot before making this. I'm gonna give it a meh because what I've seen so far, it just seems like Half-Life 1 more the same. You know, it's similar to Opposing Force in the way it's done. I'll give it like, I might give it a more fair ranking once I finish it, but for now, we're just gonna put it in meh because I haven't finished it and I'm a dumbass. Moving on. Okay, Half-Life 2. Oh boy, Half-Life 2. That one. Half-Life 2 is a really good game, don't get me wrong. Like, it's one of the best games I've played in recent years, and this is 2023 for, anyway. I'm stumbling over my words. Anyway, Half-Life 2 is really good, but it is super long. Like, I think it's the longest out of any Half-Life game, aside from maybe the first one. But it is still a very great game. The character building, especially, it's just miles better than 1. I'm going to give Half-Life 2 a very good, because that was a fun game to play, and it got really emotional at the end. Uh, I don't know if you can really spoil a game that came out that long ago, but I'm going to avoid it as best as possible. Go play it. Seriously. The sale ended a while ago, but if you can, play it. It's great. Okay, episode 1. Hmm. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember too much of episode 1. I do remember it was good, but honestly, I don't think it was as good as the original Half-Life 2. It did it did expand upon the story, and it did, do more character building, which I always enjoy. But ultimately, I think it slipped a little bit from where Half-Life 2 was. Like, don't get me wrong, episode 1 is good. It's just I don't remember too much of it, and it's kind of more of the same. Okay, episode 2. I've been waiting for this one. Episode 2 was the second most recent game I completed. The most recent was Opposing Force. I really like episode 2. It might it might just be my favorite Half-Life game. Uh, let's see. Okay, so I like episode 2 specifically because it introduces an actual legitimate threat. Like episode 1 introduced the stalkers, but they didn't really do much. They were just kind of annoying. But episode 2, they introduced the hunters, and those were difficult but very fun. They're like mini Striders. And it also built up the story of the advisors and all that, which just makes me even more sad that we're not getting a Half-Life 3 anytime soon. Frickin' Valve. I'm not gonna get mad about that. Anyway, honestly, I think episode 2 goes at the top of very good tier. I don't think any games are truly god tier. Like they are amazing games, don't get me wrong, but they don't stick, if you know what I mean. Like, sure, I've gained new phrases and a very deep respect for crowbars because of them, but I haven't actually gotten, truly attached to the franchise. Well, I have, but I haven't. It's hard to explain. Anyways, that's my official ranking for now. Uh, Feel free to let me know your opinion down in the comments. Again, I haven't played either of the Source games, Alex, Prospect, or I think that's Hunt Down the Freeman. I don't know. I'm very willing to hear your guys' opinion, so leave it in the comments, like I said, and I guess that'll be about it. I know this video is short and really all over the place, but like I said, I am sick right now, so you know, I I I just wanted to get something out for today, so yeah, this seemed like a fun way to do it since it was on my mind. I promise I'll be uploading those compilations soon. I just need to, get that whole thing together, actually edit them coherently and all that. So I will see you all next time. Farewell, everyone, and hopefully I get better soon because this sucks. Farewell.